Kawei nakajaka a Jingkyrkhu haka sencar ka khadar kala pernai bat syongkun lengba ka jingtre hitam bat khimet kibriu ki badon hakabor. Kamini Secretariat hapen usla omla ban len kala yang hijling bat pau da kaburam jong UMLA kani ka Thaiñ uba prestun tensong ubadai ru sembut menteri ka jela. Ka arpu praterik urisau arajar arpusan menteri rangba ka jela konrad ke sangma lembat usembut menteri ka jela uba prestun tensong ilayo ban wan pli ya kamini Secretariat kabalatai hapo penusla. Hakate ga snipli ya kate ga mini Secretariat na lor ki arngut ki kongsan layo don rengkat langru ka MDC ka Nosken constituency ka SDO ka Penusla Civil Subdivision UBDO ka CNR di Blok Penusla usordar ka Ratchabong ki rangba asnong ki head officer ki kena school ki khun long try lai kan thai bat ki riu paj ba kilawan ban sakhi sakani ka jingpli ya ka ying jong ka sensyar ka khadar menteri rangba ka jela konrad ke sangma haba ajing kren hakani ka sngi ulong bakane kala pensuk shikadai ya ki briu ki bahapo ka Thaiñ namar kim da don kam than shu ban mare na Kawei ka office ya Kawei ka office kane kala yarap hapo ka subdivision ban ai ka Jingkyrkhu ka bapaka tang hapo ka tnum jong kani ka mini Secretariat ula ajing sungu ru ya ka raj bat ya ki khon long try la kan thai ki bala ai ya kani ka jaka ban tai ya kani ka ying trai kam hapo ka te ka Thaiñ.
I just want to share with her that this happens to be one of my favorite songs also. It's a very motivational song, and it always uplifts me when I listen to it, motivates me, and especially when I hear somebody sing it the way you sang it, you know, it was really I got goosebumps, I must say that. So really, thank you so much. As you all know, the song is very meaningful. And I'll just quote one line from it. The whole song is beautiful. But the part that says that, you know, that I could be more than what I thought I could be. I think that really sums up, for me, what we try to do here as a government. A lot of times, we look back as political leaders, and even as society, and we tell ourselves, I wish I had done that. And you know what, if I got another chance, then I will do this. And what we forget is that when we have that moment in our hand, we let it go. And we don't do the things and take the decisions because we are worried or scared that we will not be able to achieve it, or because we're not capable of it, or because somebody tells us that you can't do it. So therefore, I think it's very important in life to be more than what you think you can be, to seize that moment in life where you're getting that opportunity to do something. And because somebody tells you can't, you give up. But then that motivation should come inside you to tell you that you can. And therefore, once again, thank you so much for singing that wonderful song today. It is very meaningful. It's something that inspires me, and I hope that will inspire each and every one of you present out here today. My dear friends, I don't have much to say, but I will continue with one thought, especially after what our sister has sung. And this takes me back to 2018. And I repeat this many times, but I wish to repeat it today also. And that line is a line from a book which was authored by Jingkyrkhu. And again, one of my favorite books, I should say. And the quote in that book is said that don't do different things, but do things differently. I repeat, you don't have to do different things, but do things differently. It's a very, very meaningful statement, and again a statement that drives a lot of the decision making in our government. First, I told you about that moment when you feel you can't do it, but then you tell yourself that yes, you can do it. A lot of people told us, don't touch the border issue. It's politically very, very hot and it's going to burn you. But we discussed with WCM, and we said that if we don't do it, then nobody is going to do it. We have to try. Because 20 years from now, when we look back, we will regret that when given the opportunity, we didn't do it. Similarly, when I say we do things differently, I'll give you an example of what I mean. That when we had thousands of schemes from Government of India, we don't need to start new schemes. But we just need to make sure that that scheme that we are doing is implemented differently. We have block offices everywhere. We have SDO offices everywhere. It's not that we have to create more offices, but we have to make a system in such a way that the SDO office starts working differently. And when I say differently, I mean more efficiently. And this is the core or the crux of what we do as governance. When we started in 2018, MG and REGS had a utilization of 400 plus crore, less than 500 in 2018. Today, in 2025, the same scheme, not a new scheme, the same scheme of MG and REGS. But today, because we are doing things differently, we are touching utilization of almost 2,000 crores. Same scheme started off with 500, today we spend 2,000 crores because the block offices are working more efficiently. The BDOs are working more efficiently. Our Gram Sevaks are working more efficiently. Our block offices have been created. Infrastructure has been improved. All of this leads to better implementation of schemes. In the last 15 years, maybe almost 15 years, we had about 40,000 PMAY houses. In 15 years, 40,000 Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, low-cost house, what we call. Today, in 1 year, in the year 2023-24, or 24-25, I'm sorry. In 1 year alone itself, because we did things differently, the same scheme of Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, where on an average we were getting less than 4,000-5,000 houses a year, in 2024-25, we received 150,000 houses. And again this year and next year again we expect 1 lakh houses. Friends, the reason I'm telling you this story and this thought is that that is what drives us to create infrastructures like this. How do you expect our SDOs, how do you expect our BDOs to perform and to deliver differently if they are not given the necessary space and infrastructure to do it? It is unfair and it is impractical. And that is why we went on a spree. For last 40 years, the block offices were never renovated. No new block office was built. In a matter of 4 years' time, 56 block offices have been sanctioned. Close to 30 have been complete. The rest will be completed in about a year's time. Our government LP schools for 30 years were never touched because department said we had no money. I took a review, and in that review I was told by the department that we need 2,000 crores to repair all the schools. I didn't know what to do. I just told them, I don't have 2,000 crores, but I'll give you 100 crores this year. You start with that. And you will not believe, today, after 5 years of doing this every year, we are almost at the end of completely renovating or building new school buildings for almost all the government LP schools, all the government UP schools, all the government higher secondary schools, and also all the government colleges. So friends, this is the process with which our NDA government today is working. And why mini secretariat? A lot of people question, what is this mini secretariat? Is it a fancy name? Or do you plan to do something with this? The idea of creating mini secretariats, friends, is very simple. We want a one-stop shop. We don't want our citizens to run from one office, then have to go to one more office 2 kilometers away, then have to go to another office 3 kilometers away. No. We would like to create a system and the infrastructure required to get that system in place where people don't have to go to multiple offices. We will try to put all the concerned departments that are there in a civil subdivision under one roof and possibly get more other offices also who do not have permanent spaces within this campus itself. The idea being public service delivery. That we should be able to deliver public service in a more efficient manner. My ultimate goal and vision, which I think will take maybe 3, 4 years, 5 years down the line, but my vision is to see that for any service that people want, they should be able to go to the closest office and submit the paper, and then they should be told after a week, 10 days to come back and collect that paper. Today, if somebody wants to get a caste certificate, it is at the Deputy Commissioner's office level. That means a person from Peninsula will have to travel all the way to those offices. Or any other kind of service which is required at these offices. We would want the block office, the SDO office, and other departmental offices to work as a front end for all services, no matter which department you want to go to. And it is the responsibility of that system to then move the file to the concerned department or the office, get back the sanction, get back the certificates, get back the paperwork, and after a week, 10 days, hand it over to the concerned person at the same office. And that is the kind of public service delivery we hope to achieve. It will take time, but it's that vision that we are working on. And maybe we may not be able to achieve 100%. I agree. It's a very, very far-fetched idea. But again, we have to think big. Some people will laugh at us, it's fine. We don't care. We know what we want to do, and we're doing it with sincerity, we're doing it with full commitment and full honesty. Today, many people would have thought that this building would never have been possible. But under the leadership of our Deputy Chief Minister, his constant push and commitment to his area and to his people has made this project a possibility. But I must share this with you. Last time we went to Tura together, and he told me, you know what, in Tura? He said, Tura is much more developed than Peninsula. I said, you can come here, you can go to Pradesh, you can take over this also, no problem. But in sincerity, you see, it gives both him and me and all of us a great sense of satisfaction to see all this that has come up. It will take time for the systems to fall into place, but the foundation has been laid. To end, I would like to thank all the people involved.